What is up, everybody? I am NerdRage36, and I'm not going to lie. I thought this video was going to be when I finally talk about Sonic Frontiers, but I am still nowhere near done with this game. I honestly thought, okay, I'm right at the end here, and hey, is that the DLC? Okay, that's not going to take too long. Yeah. I'm still nowhere near done with this game, but yeah, I'm eventually going to start talking about it. But then again, I did videos on frickin' PS3 games and DS games, so when have I ever cared about being relevant? And Frontiers is already, almost 4 years old now? Jeez. Anyway, so here I am with the regular pickups videos. So let's just get right into it. And on the subject of Sega, House of the Dead 2 and 3, and Overkill. You really can't go wrong with rail shooters on the Wii. I've mentioned before, actually, I'm not even sure if I have mentioned it before, but I'm sort of really picky about rail shooters, but honestly, I've kind of warmed up to the idea of a more simplistic gameplay style and just something to kind of veg out on, hopefully with a friend or something. And yeah, House of the Dead is an iconic series. I would have absolutely needed these for the Wii collection at any point. I'm probably going to grab House of the Dead 2 on Dreamcast because, again, iconic franchise, and playing a light gun shooter on a CRT is probably, it's a different experience altogether. The Wii is really just more convenient for rail shooters. And also, Overkill was made from the ground up for the Wii, so yeah, completely original one and old ones. Something I needed, and who knows, maybe might have a little more fun than I would have expected. Next up, I'm actually going to be switching things around a little bit. Got a DVD here. Next Avengers, Heroes of Tomorrow. I don't know about the rest of you, but I've been seeing clips from this in my recommended a lot recently. Some really cool ones are syncing up Iron Man's fight with Ultron in the dome to the Skillet song, I think it's Awake and Alive. I can't remember the name of the song, but it's really cool. This show has, I think, some connection to Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I'm not... Actually, hang on. What year did this come? 2008. This is before Earth's Mightiest Heroes. What the heck? So, okay. I guess it's its own thing then, but I am now on the lookout for Earth's Mightiest Heroes DVDs because holy shit, that show is awesome. And this movie is awesome. I mean, it is really freaking dark. The fact that it says Next Avengers, let's just say the characters you know and love aren't exactly here, but the next generation is. And honestly, the fact that they went that direction was pretty cool. It's funny because I know plenty of people look back on the MCU's Ultron and they're like, whatever. I mean, maybe. But then they'll look at this thing as this is what Ultron should have been. MCU fans and MCU haters can agree this is a much more intense Age of Ultron movie. But I'm willing to give the MCU a slight pass because if they went in this direction, then the MCU would have been over by Phase 2. So it's whatever. But this is still a really cool movie, and again, it's gotten me in the mood to check out, or not even check out, but go looking for Earth's Mightiest Heroes DVDs. We need Season 3. Earth's Mightiest Heroes Season 3 needs to happen, please. Next up, I got another DVD here. Samurai Jack, not even Volume 1, but can you see that? Yeah, Premiere. This is basically the origin story, before he when it's his dad versus Aku, like Aku's origin, Jack's dad versus Aku, Jack's training montage around the world, and then he gets sent to the future and the fight with the dogs. This is basically the very beginning, and I mean, it's Samurai Jack. Gotta get back to the past, Samurai Jack. Actually, that reminds me, I forgot to bring this up earlier. If I'm still not talking about Sonic Frontiers in the next video, and I don't have enough to do a pickups video, I'll probably be doing Cartoon Memories Part 2. I don't think Samurai Jack is going to be in Part 2 just yet. Trust me, I've got some ideas for how to structure the Cartoon Memories because, like I said in the very first one, unlike Gaming Memories, there's a lot more, like, stuff that like I would watch casually in the background. I mean, the very first video was nothing but casual stuff I would watch in the background. Anyway, I'm getting off topic, but Samurai Jack. Is there anything more I need to say about it? It's Samurai freaking Jack. I'll talk more about it in a future cartoon video, but yeah, what better way to collect Samurai Jack than to get the very beginning on DVD? All right, back to games. It's funny how I keep coming across more Legacy of Kain games. I got the very first Blood Omen game now. I have all the games now. I have all 5 Legacy of Kain games. And the disc is in fantastic condition. Only problem is whoever owned this before me spilled something. But it's not enough to... like, look at that. It's still floppy. It's still, like, it doesn't ruin any of the text in the page. Oh, here's an even better spill. But, like, it's still legible. I just don't know how that happened. And it's whatever. But the fact is, I actually have the game now. The disc is in amazing condition. That's the most important part. Literally, all I'm missing now is the Blood Omen 1 strategy guide, and I'll have a complete set. I'm wondering when exactly I'll be getting around to those. I've mentioned before with a few other games, I might marathon the series at some point. It all depends on like my schedule and because for frickin' the PS1 and the PS2, I play it on my CRT and I need my on the floor gaming chair, and yeah, this room is pretty cramped, but who knows. Next up, The World Ends With You. This. Holy crap. This game is amazing. I've actually already owned this game, but I owned a loose copy because I bought it used at a GameStop, and then I found this. Thank you, half-price books. Like, it's one of those places that, like, you go in not expecting to find anything, and most of the time you probably don't, but then you'll just come across something completely amazing like this. Now, they did do that remaster on Switch, which I know plenty of people didn't like the controls on that one. I'm not a fan of the epilogue they added. So for the remaster on Switch, they added a new epilogue in order to set up for a sequel. Now, the funny thing is, when I originally played this, I did think that it was perfect for sequel material. Like, the overall premise of the game, like, it had the ability to, like, have almost an infinite number of sequels with different characters each time. The only necessary recurring character would have needed to be Joshua and the, who is it? The diner guy. I can't remember his name. But it didn't necessarily need any of the other playable characters. I mean, you could have had them show up as NPCs separate from the Reaper's game, showing what their lives were like after they survived the Reaper's game. Like, you could have shown Neku and Shiki on their date at the Hachiko statue. Beat could have gotten a job, and Rhyme could have been like staying with him for a while. You could have had like an entirely new cast of characters and some callbacks to the original cast, and the only one that needed to return every time would have been Joshua. So, without saying what they did in the epilogue of the Switch version, I think they went about like setting up a sequel the worst possible way. Like I said, this game, like premise-wise, had was just the perfect setup for a near infinite number of sequels, or it could have just remained a fantastic one and done. So the route they went for the epilogue and the Switch remaster actually kind of pissed me off. But I did eventually, and you can criticize me for this all you want, I did spoil the sequel for myself. Like, I didn't want to play it if they didn't address the reason I didn't like the epilogue so much, but they eventually did. They did, I saw the ending of the second game, I know, but I didn't want to sink a ton of time into a game that would have pissed me off at the end. But it didn't. The second game did address the reason that I was so frustrated with the epilogue's ending. So, okay, they fixed it. Doesn't look like they're going to do a third game. Again, it feels like there could have been countless sequels with just a new cast every time. You didn't need to bring all the characters back every single time. Regardless, they fixed the issue that I had with the epilogue. So I'm probably going to actually check out the sequel, because the 3D gameplay actually looks really cool. I just don't know what to get it on, Switch or PS4. Regardless, I would not have been so pissed off at the epilogue if this wasn't a fantastic game. And honestly, even if they didn't fix what pissed me off about the epilogue in the Switch version, I would still like this game, the original game. And again, it's still the same game. It's just they added something at the very end that rubbed me the wrong way. I'm talking way too much about this, but this is still a fantastic game. I would not have been so pissed off at the epilogue if I didn't love the original game so much. So I needed to get this at some point. I want to replay this at sometime soon. This is an amazing game. Could have really just been a fantastic one and done, but I mean, who knows? I might talk about the sequel whenever I get around to it, but again, I'm not sure what platform to get it on. And like I said, comes complete. Again, thank you, Half Price Books. Talking way too much about it. This is just an amazing game. Such a really cool concept, and again, it's just a great game. And it was a Square Enix RPG for the DS. I would have needed it anyway. So that's everything in the box. But
this is the Monado's power!
Yep. Hello. I got a hard foam Monado. Trying to keep it in frame here. Yes, a hard foam Monado from Xenoblade. Talking about another RPG series I have a little complicated relationship with. I mentioned it in my White Knight Chronicles video that I'm not a fan of the love triangles that perplexingly persist in the Xenoblade games. But regardless, the first Xenoblade game was still a magical experience. I wouldn't have loved White Knight Chronicles as much if I didn't love Xenoblade. Again, like with The World Ends With You, it's still just a fantastic game. And the Monado, it's talk about iconic. It barely shows up in the rest of the series, but this sword on its own is I doubt anyone would be able, even just a casual player, maybe you even just know about Xenoblade through Smash Bros or something, but even if you don't know the name of this thing, you'd be able to identify it, say, oh yeah, that's that sword from that one Wii game. It is so cool, and I'm glad to have something like this. I'm gonna hang it up on the wall when I have space, but also, see, I was planning on doing a short when I got this Monado, because for a while I had also had a hard foam Keyblade, and I just thought Monado in one hand, Keyblade in the other, I'm gonna rip the multiverse in half. But I lost it. I lost my Keyblade. Like, it was so weird. Like, I thought it was in storage somewhere, but I cannot find it. There's someone out there trying to prevent me from ripping the multiverse in half with the two most powerful swords in all of fiction, which really sucks. I'm hopefully gonna try and replace it, but it does suck that I lost it. But it is cool that I found another like iconic JRPG sword that is just so freaking cool. It's random. I have like no practical use for it outside of display purposes, but like it was actually not expensive. Like, it was pretty cheap. Like, it's hard foam, but it's really sturdy. It's fair size. It's not the biggest hard foam weapon out there, because this is like the original Monado, where it was pretty small on Shulk's back. So it's whatever, but yeah, it is really damn cool to finally get something like this. I just wish I didn't lose my Keyblade when I did. But who knows? That might be in a future pickup video where I can find a replacement. But that's it. And yeah, again, sorry I've been away for a while. Again, like this has been taking up a lot of my time. And I don't know when I'll be done with it. So I don't think I'm going to be trying so hard to say, okay, the very next video is going to be Sonic Frontiers. Like I said, I don't really care about being relevant. So, yeah. And again, this channel is just for fun. This is a hobby channel. I just hope everyone watching this actually enjoys what I do. Because I'm just doing this for fun. With all that, I am NerdRage36, and I'll see you later.